sports, y'all. We hitting up all courts. For now with the sports talk. Next we talk all sports. Back to it. Got Jada and Jamal Croft. Haters get crossed out, crossed up or crossed off. Actual facts, points of view that you never seen from your favorite artists, like talking about Gerald Green or Gerald Wallace. Whoever's on your favorite team. I mean on the verses still be great on the name for B&H. Drake's opinion on Spates. One synopsis.
What up, y'all? Bars and Hoops. Stills the Great. Episode 26. Today, I got a special invited guest. I know this man a very long time. A guy that I looked up to as a kid coming up, man. And I'm happy that he came here to, spend the night with us, man, and kick it with us. To my right, my man Tim Smith.
Yo, what up?
To the left, everybody knows co-host Big E.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And my co-pilot on the end, Zaire, Flair. Fellas, man, thank you for coming out. Happy Father's Day to y'all in advance, too, man. I really appreciate y'all coming out today. You know what I mean? And kicking it with us. Today we're going to have a quick rundown, a little interesting dialogue. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals, the results of what happened. Of course, we had the Warriors take down the King. I know you guys have some interesting thoughts on that, some feedback on that. Is Kyrie better than Allen Iverson, as KD said? We're going to talk a little bit about the future of the NBA with the super team era, some free agency rumors, and tonight's fight, as well as Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. So started off, gentlemen, with the NBA Finals. Man, I know that you guys had a lot to say on social media, in terms of LeBron James and his legacy, and how all these Warrior fans popped up. What was your take on the finals, man? What's your take?
I think his legacy is still what it is. He averaged a triple-double. I mean, I don't even think he's peaked yet, to be honest with you. I don't think he's peaked. Jordan, by the 14-year Jordan, he was, what he doing, selling hot dogs?
Come on, man. Don't do that to Mike, man. Don't do that to Mike.
No,
man.
let's say we talking about his 14 year of playing ball. You can see he was losing steps. He wasn't?
He was losing a step, Tim?
In his 14 year?
Yeah,
well,
but to be fair,
his 14 year.
His 14th year in the league. Compared to Bron's 14th year in the league is too different because Jordan went to college, Bron didn't.
No, I said in the league. We said in the league.
Just in the league, in general. Okay.
Yeah, but Bron's still younger in the league, though.
I don't know what
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
He played more minutes than anybody. This guy, LeBron.
Who, LeBron? Oh, well, he's younger.
Okay.
And he came in the league before Jordan. Jordan came in after what? His junior year in college? Mm-hmm. LeBron didn't go to college. He came straight to the league.
Okay. Okay, look at Shaq in his 14 year. It was a sniper on the top. Then you got Kevin Garnett, sniper on the top. All these guys in 14 years, they were like, they could come off the bench if they needed to. LeBron, come on. You don't even see, you can't sit here and say, yo, the guy got another year too. You don't know that. He haven't peaked yet. Nah. Carmelo was finished like 3 years ago. Carmelo 3 years ago, you like, yo,
man, that's
it's
not
about
fair,
the rap.
Man.
They came in the same. D-Wade, come on.
You can't do
3 years ago.
D-Wade's obvious injuries, though.
Yeah, D-Wade was more.
D-Wade was different.
And I don't think Melo been put in the right situation to win. I'll give Melo that. I'll give Melo that.
But look, everybody came out same time. I'm talking about Bosh. I'm talking about all these guys that came out same time as LeBron. Come on, where they at?
I mean, it's quiet.
It's very quiet.
It's quiet for them. I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron is a freak of nature, man. He's 6'8", 250, solid muscle. And this is the thing, man. People think that I hate LeBron. I don't hate on LeBron.
You do hate,
LeBron.
but you gave it up the other day. I was shocked, and I also text you, and I'm like, yo, it's very big of you to say nice things.
I don't hate LeBron. Okay? People are under the impression that I hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron, man.
But you kill him at every chance you get.
Because at the end of the day, LeBron is supposed to be the face of the league, right?
Yeah, and he is.
People make a lot of excuses for LeBron, man. Oh, he didn't win because he don't have this. Now all of a sudden it's LeBron didn't win because he needs a better coach. Nobody was saying that last year when they came back from 3-1 and won.
Facts.
Nobody said anything about
Because they won.
So why now?
In
If we won with the
retrospect,
same
everything
coach,
is
why?
2020.
Okay.
In retrospect, everything is 2020. We always go, yo, I knew they should have did this. I knew they should have did that. Of course we gonna say that. Of course.
Monday football.
No, man, it's not fair. Nobody gives Carmelo this, and the reason why I stick up for Melo.
Jordan did the
is
same
'cause-
thing.
No.
Jordan had bad coaching until he got filled. He couldn't win nothing without a bad coach.
He had a bad 7 years.
That's a fact.
And then a bad, he got swept 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know anything we're talking about the GOAT?
That don't count.
That don't count?
That don't count.
Why don't count?
I don't know.
I know.
Don't
It don't count.
Why doesn't it count? It does count.
He couldn't beat
Who
the.
counted?
He couldn't beat the. He couldn't beat the Celtics.
Well,
What's
you're
the?
talking about 5 Hall of Famers.
Huh?
You're talking about 5 Hall of Famers against
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
That's a
Scotty
fact.
wasn't Scotty.
Wait. 5 Hall of Fame. Name
5
them,
Hall
please.
of Famers.
Name them, please.
DJ, Bird, McHale, Parrish,
The Chief.
Wait.
Yeah, the Chief.
DJ. That's DJ.
Bird.
Bird.
McHale,
McHale.
Parrish, Walton, the Ainge, Hall of Famers.
Wait. Walton wasn't up there because of them. Walton's up there
But
because
they're
of
Hall of
them.
Famers. Walton is in the
He's a
Hall
Hall
of
of
Fame.
Famer.
Because of Portland.
When you put that label on the Hall of Fame, though, it kind of juice up the Hall of Fame.
And Danny, and for the record, Danny Ainge is not in the Hall of Fame. Danny Ainge is
Nah,
not in
he's
the Hall
not
of
gonna
Fame.
be there. He'll be there as an executive, but
Yeah, he's not gonna be a Hall of Fame.
He's not gonna be there as a
So he was in there with how many Hall of Fame?
4
Okay.
against Mike.
Okay. Isn't that what LeBron is faced?
How could we call them Hall of Famers? They still playing.
Those guys are
Draymond
going.
is
Those
a
guys
Hall
are
of
going.
Fame.
Those guys are going Hall of
Draymond's
Fame.
not a Hall of Fame.
Draymond is not a Hall of
They're
Famer.
gonna put him in
Still
there.
Clay isn't a Hall of Famer yet.
They still
They're
playing.
gonna put him in there.
They still playing.
KD is the
I
only
can't
solid
call them
Hall of Famer
Famers.
right
They
now,
still
and
playing.
Steph.
Except
Everybody else is up in the air.
Clay has broken a lot of 3-point records himself,
yes,
though.
yes.
Clay
37 in the
scored
third
37
quarter.
in a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We arguably talking about
61
three
to
of the
three
greatest
quarters.
shooters we ever seen playing on one team.
The Splash Brothers.
I think
They don't even say that anymore.
They call them the Trash Brothers.
It's still the best backcourt in the league. I'm not a Warriors fan.
Well, I mean,
Fall. Who's better backcourt? Don't say Washington.
I would say Portland got a better, just as good as a backcourt as Golden
Okay,
State.
say
What happened in that Portland series?
I mean, they didn't have
it was
enough.
nobody else though. It was just them two.
It was
They
just-
had to go.
yeah, I like with the 2-on-2.
They had to.
What about the other guy? You forgot about that tall nigga with his mom on the side, looking like what's going from the Jefferson.
Being that said, we can say the same thing against Mike against 4 Hall of Famers, right?
Facts.
What?
There was only 2 against them, but we can say the same thing against Mike and the Hall of Famers, right?
That's a fact.
1 against 4. Scotty wasn't Scotty then. If he was
Scotty
there.
was Scotty, 50 greatest players. Great.
All right. Well,
Okay.
That was Scotty.
Okay.
Scotty
It took him a
was
few
the
years.
only
Oh,
legitimate
don't act,
help.
don't act like Mike didn't play with Hall of Famers too.
Oh, him and Scotty. I mean, him
No.
and Rodman.
They Rodman.
Rodman.
Oh, Rodman's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
3-4 years
Is
ago. Yes.
Is Rodman not arguably the greatest rebounder ever?
He in the Hall of
Yes,
Fame.
he is.
Tony Kukoc gonna go in the Hall of Fame as one of the best European players ever.
3.
No, they don't count that. You just
No, Hall of Fame.
Oh, he said gold.
He just made up a
So
stat.
he's not in there now.
I mean, you picked up Yamin.
He's not in there now.
Yo,
Right?
Tim,
You
did you
picked
just
up-
make up a category?
No, you had to pick up
Let's go down
Yamin.
to the greatest Hall of
Yamin is
Fame
a.
international player. Like,
No.
yo, Tim added a couple words on it.
Okay, explain to me why is Yamin in the Hall of Fame? 'Cause he's the first European. I mean, he's the first Chinese to come play over here. His numbers sucks.
I mean,
His numbers suck cock.
yeah,
This nigga, he was hurt more than he played.
He
So the latter part of
did
his
a good
career,
8
he
years.
was hurt a lot.
He did a good 8 years for that foot gave out.
A good 8 years.
yeah,
He only
yeah.
played 8 years.
yeah.
He only played 8
He's
years.
been playing
He had a,
professionally since 14.
but nobody
But
watched
I'm
him.
talking about NBA wise.
How long Bruce Lee was fighting? You know? Hey, none of that shit matters. That shit happened in China. We don't have to talk about
Yo, we
what
might
happened.
look
So
up
he had a good 8 years in the league
Keep
before
talking
that foot went out.
crazy.
They couldn't get out the first round.
Yeah, man.
Him and T-Mac. So then why T-Mac in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
T-Mac had some numbers. T-Mac had like what?
T-Mac
4,
ain't
5.
smelled the second round.
But see, that's where I think
Scoring
the
titles.
lines get murky, man. I understand T-Mac had a great career and a lot of highlights, but what he really done?
Nothing.
Yeah, good
When
career. He put up
we put
numbers.
things on the scale, we talking about what LeBron do, and
Accomplishments.
it's all about rings, right? It's all about rings.
Yes.
So I ask,
And
when
you
people
can-
make it all about rings, you're not taking away the fact Pat Ewing's my favorite center. That don't take away the fact that
he's in the Hall of Fame.
He deserves it.
But you know, those who know, Shaq.
He never gonna get a statue.
The real sinners give it up for Pat. But you know, people go, oh, Pat didn't win a ring, Malone didn't win a ring, Barkley didn't win a ring.
Yeah.
Does that not make them great no more because they didn't win a ring?
I mean, that's what you judge by
But
in the NBA, man.
you know what gives you stick to
That's
stomach?
what it's judged by now. Or the media. That's what I think. The media more so push that if you don't win rings, you're not great.
And that's why super teams are created.
I think that's a big reason why.
Because now players feel, well, I gotta get that ring, else I won't be.
Because that's all they go. Because of Mike, not because of Mike. Let me not go because of Mike, but they hold that 6 for 6 up in such high esteem.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because Scott is 6 for 6.
That's a fact.
Okay, he's
That's a fact.
And if you want to kick it, if you want to keep it funky, Robert Horry's 7-0.
No, hold on.
7-0.
He got 7 joints.
He got 7. He got 7 rings.
And his name is what?
Steve Kerr got about
But the
6.
grade is not. It's not on how many rings you win because
Steve Kerr got 5.
Yeah.
And they call him Big Shot Rob, not Little Shot.
Yeah, Big Shot.
Ain't talking about.
Kerr got 5.
3 with Chicago and 2 for San Antonio.
Yeah,
Golden State.
Yeah, he wrote.
We ain't talking about coach.
Huh?
Still count.
No, don't. It ain't. Oh, come on, get out of here.
What?
The hot dog nigga get it out.
Whether you look at it, whether it count or not, he still got
no excuses for the king.
two
No
rings
excuses.
to say Golden State
But
Warriors.
that's what we do, and this, I think, cause I'm 50 years old, so I seen a lot of sports all throughout my life, and it's only now with the new social media area where everything is, it's more bullshit now. It's like watered down.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna find somebody that's gonna say, like you just mentioned Patrick Ewing, your favorite, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Some people gonna think that Shaq and the Fool motherfucker's better than Patrick Ewing because he got a chip. For real, they're gonna say, yo, he never got. They're gonna say that. They're gonna say he got a chip.
That's the first thing they're gonna say.
And then you look at David West and people like that. You're like, really?
Yeah. I totally.
David West and you got David West and your Karl Malone. Come on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's how it comes out to.
Well, speaking of that, Tim, like, you know, just with all of your experiences, man, and everything that you've done as far as like TV, like I could say you one of the originators of like reality TV shows and stuff like that.
That shit is bogus.
Huh? It's bogus?
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, but like from what you see today, as far as like, you know, the Love and Hip Hops and all of the stuff that they show on VH1, what's your take on that, and like where it's going now?
It's a couple ways to answer that. First is a lot more money involved. There's a lot more sponsorship involved. So therefore, once it's money, the more money in it, the more people, like these are your guys.
Yeah.
You could say your day one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if somebody else like Mona Scott come in and she said, I'm gonna put this show, and then she said, well, I'm gonna give you $50,000 to call him this, and then you're gonna call him a bitch, and then you're gonna throw a drink in his face, and then everything gonna get messy. Yeah. But she have a list of people in line ready to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not looking like, and these people, especially these ladies, they're not think about they got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the kids go to school, like, yo, she called your mom's a bitch and she fucking dragged her on the flight of steps.
Yeah, that's it.
And you doing all that for $15,000, like, yo.
How much? What?
$15,000. Yo, a lot of them they get paid short.
Yeah, damn, 15 racks.
A lot of them they get somewhere like $1,000 an episode. So they do like,
man. Y'all ain't gonna lie.
They do like 10, 15 episodes. That's 15 racks.
That's true.
Now your whole family is humiliated. Keisha Cole got her mom looking like a crackhead. Yeah, Jim Jones got his mom out there looking nuts. But for the money, people say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Grandma, break up. Got cameras in your grandma's face.
Yeah, man.
So times have changed. Before, people was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. If we had a second season, they told us, yo, we're going to follow y'all home, like, showing y'all getting dressed.
For the shop?
Yeah.
What? Right. They wanted to follow y'all home? Yeah,
they said the second season, we're going to be, nah, y'all ain't following me home. There's certain things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to expose my family, my son, showing I'm walking my son to the bus stop. I ain't doing that, though.
Yeah.
Now the right amount of money, you know, you could see the back when you walking in through the bedroom.
Yeah.
But not for no shorts.
Yeah, yeah. This would have been a dope concept in the shop too, man, because barbershop talk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
yeah.
sports,
That's
everything,
real.
like, you know, like these are people that I kind of seen do this type of stuff, man. It kind of inspired me to want to create my own lane, you know what I mean? Like coming up as a kid, man, seeing how they all came up inspired me to want to do this, man, you know, so it's interesting, man.
It's definitely a lane,
Yeah.
and especially like I said, there's many ways to answer it. And today, since social media is wicked. It's like a gift and a curse.
Social media
You can be whoever you like. If you're a front ass nigga, you could be the best front ass nigga in the world. And they got girls wear ill Louis bags, red bottom shoes, but they sleeping on the air mattress.
And their bed is on the floor.
They sleeping on the air mattress.
For sure, that's a fact.
But
that's a fact.
the social media is like your perception is everything.
Yeah,
It's what people think. Oh man, she's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing that.
That's a fact.
And with the sports thing, if you get in the right hands, it could take you from real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, it could take you from 0 to 60.
Facts. Facts.
Because one of my best friends, Lauren Dawson, he's a music producer, and his wife is Terrell Hicks from Bronx.
Yeah.
And he worked with some of the best on it, from Teddy Riley to Corey Rooney and Rodney Jerkins.
Shout out to Corey Rooney. Shout out to Rodney Jerkins. Shout out to Teddy Riley.
And Rodney, when he first dropped his first one with Boy's Mind, he had the industry going crazy, and they was like, "What else you got?" He didn't really have nothing.
That's the biggest thing.
He didn't really have nothing.
Yeah.
So he said, "You're wrong. Let me hold that track right there, and I'm gonna give you some points on that.
Yeah.
Let me get that one from you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna give you some points on that."
That's how it works.
Sometimes you think that, yo, some guys you do music. You get one banger, you sit on that one banger.
Yeah.
And then once 50 say, "I want that banger," then it's like, I need some more of that.
Yeah.
I don't got no more of that.
That's why now you gotta keep them in the stash. Like most people, like how I came up, man. I know a lot of guys that do music, man, and I never used to understand why they used to be so secretive with their music. Like they'll hold on to it, and just build a wild catalog. So when that one hit, it's no problem producing another one because you got about 1,000 more in the cut. And then when they hear that, they like, "Oh God,
they can just pull out of this.
Oh, let me get that." And then you ain't got to work for at least another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. By that time, the money is so good, you done started venturing off into other things. So you really ain't got to do music no more. You know what I mean?
But then a lot of people started doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Dre, you know he fucked a lot of people over.
Of course. Of course.
Puffy,
I can't
he
even
fucked
say
a lot of people over. Let me get
Well,
that.
Yeah. And that's how it is, though, man. That's
And like I was playing like KYRIE assistant for a couple of years when he was working with the J-Lo situation. Right? First of all, you can't really sing. The auto tune shit.
Yeah,
they created her voice.
Yeah.
They could take your voice and make you sound like Luther. I mean, technology is nuts. People don't realize it. Because you type in the name of the artist and then she sing and it helps her out.
Yeah, yes it did.
Because after she did Selena, Tommy was like, "Yo, we could make something with her." So we was in the studio, heard her sing.
Plus the image too.
No, she was just coming off fucking the dancing shit, Living Color. But he said, "Nah, but she's bad, but she can't really help." So she went in there, and I'm talking about niggas was crying, people holding their faces like, "Yo, she sounds fucking terrible." But then it's like, "Yo, we could work this. We could Milli Vanilli this bitch."
Oh my God, man.
But she's so bad that nobody questioned it.
Yeah.
And then the whole time, after she dropped the album, they just had mad vocal coaches.
You got a lot of people that can hear that. Like my sister was one of the first to tell me she can't sing.
Wow.
I said, "How do you know?" She said, "She can't sing."
Yeah. But she had an image.
Yeah. She ain't established. She just said she can't sing. She said the same thing about Mary too. She said they really can't sing.
See, I was in the studio when Mary did 411.
Wow.
I was there when she did KYRIE did the Real Love.
Yeah.
So I was in the booth with her, but she had that raspy voice. It was different, and plus she was hood, so everybody gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And hip hop, and us as black people, we wanted her to win because she came out of nowhere. But then after we heard her story about her struggles, everybody like, yo, we gotta rock with her.
No question. Man.
But then, black people, the thing that upset me about a lot of black, you're gonna have good and bad at everything.
Somebody's usually gonna notice the bad first. That's the crazy.
It's not the fact. Like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, these guys are still friends.
Yeah.
Like they at no time they fucked each other out of any money. Yeah. They ain't smack the same girls, they eat the same food or something like that. It can work. Come on, Babyface and Reed are still friends.
The Face record was killing everybody.
Yeah.
I think the only one they didn't screw was Outkast.
Yeah.
It does. When a lot of these black execs, they're fighting for these jobs. Same thing we talk about sport. And those are coaches and a lack of them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, executives, once they get, even KYRIE, and that's my man.
Yeah.
But I seen how the industry turned him from being a nice guy to being this, like overnight. Yeah. And it came to a thing like Puffy and them. These guys, he fought under Andre Harrell, and he was this nice guy. Yeah. And then overnight, he became a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring up J-Lo, because she did an album, right? And I had a couple guys that was on the album that made the cut. So she waited to like not only the 23rd hour, the 23rd hour and 45 minutes. And then she made a phone call and she said, I want credit on all the writers.
What?
If you want to be on this album, you gotta give me credit, nigga.
Wow.
You didn't do nothing. Wow. She said, yo, we got enough songs, we could take your shit off.
And get somebody else.
Wow. So if you starving and you want, this is your recognition, this is you feel like this is your big break.
Yeah.
But it's not only them, a lot of people do the same thing.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Wow. Dudes used to pay you a little 9-10 bands. Say, take that.
I'm gonna use this track.
Nothing else.
I'm gonna use this track. Yeah. Then they sell 20 million copies.
Word. It's like kid that did Wankster.
All you're getting out of it is that little bit of money.
Kid that did Wankster, kid. They only gave him 10 bands. He was happy with that. Next thing you know, Wankster's gonna give it your dot trying the soundtrack and the fucking album. And he saw nothing else from that. He had to fight to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? So people go through that.
And wasn't Wankster, it was also on 8 Mile.
And it was on 8 Mile. 3 multi-platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Crazy. But not to stray too far from the topic, man. Back to like the NBA, man. Like, what do y'all think about this Golden State team, man? Is it a dynasty? Like, be real. Take all of larceny out of your heart and be honest.
I think dynasty, you gotta win. Not every, not. You get I'm talking about. We can't win every other year.
At least 3 straight.
Yeah, at least back to back.
So,
at least back to back.
I heard what Tim just said. He said every other year, as they are currently constructed. Let's not that lucky 3-1 comeback. Let's not even. So I ain't gonna call it lucky. I ain't gonna call it lucky.
See, now you're gonna.
I give Braun his credit.
Okay.
I give Braun
because the year before, 2 guys got hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
But as
we ain't gonna bring up Boston, but something happened with Kevin Love. I don't know what happened.
No. All right, I take that back. I take that back. I give Cleveland the credit for coming back. I know what they had to do.
My man, man bun.
As they are currently constructed, are they a dynasty in the making?
I mean, to be honest, I think they're the team to beat, but I think they could definitely be beat.
The potential was there, but they could be beat.
And the team beat.
Yo, no, I seen Game 4. Game 4
played
with the blueprint.
Out his mind this series, man.
Did I tell you he was gonna average E?
You said he was gonna average a 30 piece.
He was like, yo, who are you? Who do you think they're playing?
You absolutely right. And that's why I said I put the blame on LeBron for Game 3. Because he let KD come down and walk into. You wouldn't let KD walk into.
No, but if you look at KD's shot, he leaned 9 out of 10. If LeBron would have faced him up, he would have leaned into it. And you see them bogus calls.
This is what I'm saying though. You see, even with that, shooters like Curry, Clay, and Durant, You don't step. You make them shoot an even longer three.
Yeah.
You pick them up earlier than the 3-point line. You have to.
And
especially in the situation, you know they wanted a 2-for-1.
Okay.
Shoot the 2-for-1.
You
We
didn't
still
see
get the last shot. They miss.
You didn't see Curry hit to the side and take that bump and then shot the.
That's what everybody does now. Everybody does that.
Yeah, but what I mean is,
Harden does
after
it
the miss, it was a missed shot. KD grabbed the ball. KD is bringing the ball up. Bron got to pick up damn near by half.
He was backtracking.
Exactly. KD seen him backing up. He's like, oh, I'm going to walk right into this. I miss. We still get the shot on the other end.
Yeah. It was bad coaching at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, did you watch Game 5?
Of course.
Okay. You watched Game 5?
Yeah.
You watched Game 5?
I would have watched Game 6 if it was one.
KD had 3 fouls on him.
Oh.
KD had 3 fouls on him, right? Okay. Cavs up by 7.
Correct.
Bounce pass to LeBron. LeBron dunks the ball. KD hit him in the face.
That was a foul.
Okay. Now, Now, if they would have called that, there would have been 4 fouls. He would have had to sit down. I mean, we talking basketball. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Anybody with 4 fouls in the second quarter is going to sit down. I don't care who you are.
That's a fact.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, that's
you
a
get
fact.
4 fouls in the second quarter, you are sitting down.
Coach would be crazy not to.
Okay. They stopped calling fouls on this guy. The guy didn't have no more fouls. Rest of the game.
So
What happened?
So hold on, Tim. So you think it was a conspiracy?
No, I'm not saying no. I think that play and what's called Van Gundy, he brought it up. He said that was a foul, and he said I think that play right there it gonna says it all.
They kept it above.
They kept it above.
Mark Jackson, he'd be a great coach, man. Like,
Nobody wants
That
him.
play would have stopped the momentum because Golden State was starting to roll. But had that foul been called, KD would have been on the bench, which would have stopped them momentum.
And like I said, Cleveland was up by 7. So we still want to give them props, but you can't get them all props because it's little things like that what really turns it around. Just like in baseball, balls and strikes. It's that strike zone.
yeah.
Some umpires got a small strike zone. Some niggas let you stand on the plate. Some niggas let you get fucking hit.
Yeah.
I think the bench played a big part in this series, man.
That rookie.
Patrick
Rookie
McCaw.
guard,
Patrick McCaw.
And
He
not
gave
for
some
nothing,
big moments.
Yeah.
Sean Livingston,
It's a problem.
man,
Yeah.
his turnaround jump shot. And
Yeah.
this
Oh, yeah,
dude
over
been
everybody.
making that for the last 3 finals. I mean,
Yeah.
What was Kyrie?
It's ignorant how
was
many
Kyrie
he
doing
makes
anything
that.
against that. He's 6'11". He's just shooting right over you. Get
Yeah.
down there. He's up in there like this.
Okay, I'm glad you said
and
that.
Iguodala gave him a 20 piece.
Facts.
I'm glad you said that because everybody's talking about how ill the defense from Klay Thompson is, and wasn't like every play, not some plays, every play. Kyrie was getting past that motherfucker.
Kyrie was cooking everybody. If he gets
Left,
a point
right,
guard,
left, right,
side
center, jump. Yeah.
I don't think there's nobody in the league that can stop Kyrie off the dribble.
no one.
No one.
I honestly think Kyrie is a 2 guard.
Exactly, which
He
leads
should
right
play with a
into
point guard.
our next point.
Yeah.
AI Kyrie. KD said that skill, and he kind of backtracked. He kind of backtracked and was like, "Yo, don't put that out there." But he said, skill wise, Kyrie is better than AI. What you think about that?
AI role players, the finals. Kyrie, no Braun, no love, not even making the playoffs.
So hold on.
Simple.
You said that AI just had role players.
What you call that team in Philly?
He had Mutombo. He had Geiger.
Bogus.
Hold on.
Don't start that shit.
He had
Give
Snow.
Iverson his full credit for
That's
making
it.
the finals with that squad.
That bullshit.
Role
Eric
players.
Snow.
Aaron McKee,
Aaron
McKee.
That's what
His
Kyrie
second,
needs.
his second scoring option.
Aaron
His second
McKee.
If
scoring
that's
option
the
was
case,
Aaron
then Melo
McKee.
got a squad. If that's the case, then Melo got a squad.
His second scoring option was Aaron McKee.
And who the fuck is Aaron
See,
McKee?
Y'all are talking like
They were a
league.
defensive juggernaut. That's what
Yes.
they were.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what they were.
Yes.
But they couldn't compete with.
The Lakers.
AI was all the firepower. He was all the firepower.
They got one.
And
That's why I don't think
it was the first game.
Kyrie is better than AI at all.
But KD did say skill set
Yeah.
Skill set.
Yeah, skill sets.
Skill set is a little different than saying who's the better player, because if you're saying who's the better player, you're thinking one-on-one.
But that's we come back to what I said about the new era. I mean, everyone you could dissect everything. Now you got clutch gene. What the fuck is that? Yo, you got obviously got more
Clutch gene?
Clutch gene.
Well,
You got don't got the hard.
Plus, minus.
He don't got this.
Yeah, that I don't know
It's
when
like-
that started
It's a
coming
stat for
in.
everything.
It's like it's
With LeBron, man.
It's a whole bunch of
They make
bullshit.
these things to take pokes at my man, yo.
But I think that
Clutch
that
gene.
I don't think
Clutch gene.
actually I think that
Last 30 seconds.
emphasizes his greatness. You know what I mean?
I
If
can
they
see
start
it.
trying to plus
In
minus.
retrospect, when he's done, I think when he's done,
Uh-huh.
LeBron will get the credit he deserves when he's done. I think
The cement is still
a
wet.
lot of people take offense to it now because you got people who just
Hey.
jump out the window and
His
be like,
numbers gonna stay on. So he's definitely gonna go down. He done surpassed this one, that one, third. So his numbers gonna stay on.
he's true to me. He's truly playing against himself. When I say that, I mean like, how far what can you accomplish before the end of your career now?
Cause he beat Jordan in assists and rebounds and all that right now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because
And he's like 7,500 behind Kareem.
Assists and rebounds are not even gonna count towards Mike or Kobe because you like 6'8", these dudes are 6'6". You
Still not making assists
you're
like
jumping,
that.
You're jumping higher. Kobe and
Still
Mike
not passing the ball.
Exactly. Kobe and Mike are shooters. LeBron isn't.
somebody says
But how can he not be a shooter when he got almost 30,000 points? He never had a scoring title, and he got like 6,000 points more than Carmelo.
Because he's looking to facilitate.
And they came out at the same time.
No, you didn't hear what he said. He scored a lot. When
He never
was in
won a
Cleveland.
score. He never won a score title.
He's
He
not
never
looking to
was
score.
No, he not looking to score.
But he's
Mike and
6
Kobe
on the
are
score.
looking to score.
But he number 7 in all time in scoring.
His first, what was it, 8 years in Cleveland?
Mm.
Or was it 8 years he
He
did?
had to score.
7.
Yeah, 7. His first 7 years in Cleveland, he had to do a lot of scoring.
Okay, and wasn't he doing a lot of scoring in Denver? Wasn't Carmelo doing a lot of scoring?
Carmelo did a hell of a lot of
Carmelo
scoring in
did a
Denver.
lot.
Okay,
He
and
gave
he's
Bron a
still
lot of work when he was in
and he's
Cleveland.
still 6,000
He
points
always
behind
give
him.
LeBron work when they play one-on-one.
Always.
And he's
So-
still 6,000 points behind him. But he's not
He
looking
got
to
a
score.
wow.
And Carmelo,
That's a sample fact.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
LeBron is good. I'm just
He's
saying.
he's okay.
Listen,
Like,
He's okay.
I don't take
man.
anything away from Bron, man. LeBron is the greatest all-around player that I've ever seen.
So
Better than
why-
Magic
Check that.
Johnson.
So
Check that.
Better
why?
than Magic Johnson. What?
Why was the Miami Heat formed?
Why was it for him?
If he's the greatest.
No, so that he can finally get a ring.
let me ask you a
He
question.
didn't start winning rings until he started teaming up with other
Up to that point
superstars.
that they got the big three,
Uh-huh.
what had Bosh done to that point?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. So don't
What do you
give
mean?
me what super team. Bosh made them a
Bosh-
super team.
So Bosh,
If
so
Bosh
Bosh
not
wasn't killing the
Bosh
Toronto.
still was
Bosh
averaging
was doing
20
his
and 10.
numbers, but
So
what has he done?
He was
so
an
was
all-star.
So was
He was an
Kevin
all-star.
Love. But what is Kevin Love? Come on, be honest.
Kevin Love is
Both
What
of
did
them
Kevin
was
Love do by
all-stars.
himself?
Kevin Love was better than Bosh. Are you kidding? In Minnesota? Yes, he was.
Kevin
Averaged a
Love better than
double-double.
Bosh?
Yes, double. He was like 20 almost.
So with Bosh was like 10, 20.
Bosh had a winning team in Toronto with minimal talent.
Oh, he win the team.
Kevin Love had minimal
Nah,
talent.
Okay,
Had
let me-
terrible-
Did they make the
Kevin Love was
playoffs?
playing in the West.
I'm glad you said that.
Uh-huh.
Cause Bosh is so ill that Kobe gave you 81. Fuck out of here. Gave you 80. You got 81.
How you go from one extreme to the other?
No, but
team?
how
That's
nice
no
are
fair.
how
The
nice are
Mike
you?
is-
How nice are you in the guy to give you
And
81?
that's what we
I
need to
think
be
with
talking
the-
about
with
in
the-
comparison
with
to
the-
Mike.
with the
All
super-
this LeBron and Mike is like you're forgetting Kobe. He
Yeah.
still didn't surpass Kobe yet. And we spoke about this already.
Yeah.
And Durant going to what's going is totally different than Mike going to Miami.
I think.
Wow.
How? You know what it's like? It's like, alright, it's like going to a girl house and you know you're gonna smash. Other than going to a girl house and hoping you're gonna smash.
Okay.
Miami, we get together. Let's hope we can make this work because we never play with each other. Durant went to a team that they didn't even need him. They went to the finals twice without him. Right? They won 73 games without him. So you're just gonna be a piece, a good piece,
No
but he just gonna be a piece. The whole thing with Miami, you see, they was bumping. Is it your team? Is your team? Who gonna get the ball at the end?
All right. That says that
Growing pains.
it's all
It's growing pains.
superstars teaming up together.
Golden State didn't have no
They're supposed to be unselfish.
no growing pains. They had no growing pains.
The
They
difference
had no
is
growing pains.
Golden State's team was built organically from the draft,
Okay.
groomed under Mark
It's
Jackson.
still super team. Super team don't mean number one
And
pick.
they
I
added
think any team with 3 All-Stars or more is a super team. That's why when dude said,
No, but Golden State is a super duper team.
oh yeah,
Okay, let's not get it fucked up.
and they can be called a juggernaut. But,
There you go.
They're juggernaut.
There you go.
Any All-Star, any team with 3 All-Stars is a super team.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion.
But Kevin Love getting on the strength of LeBron. Boss made it on the strength of like 2 niggas had to die before he got picked. Like Carmelo got last year. LeBron James. I mean, Kevin Love got hurt. So come on, Melo. Come on.
Man did his numbers in Toronto.
Listen, man.
But that you can't really you can't
like
no,
that,
but you
man.
can't really count that.
What?
You can't count when 2 niggas get hurt so you could be an all-star. No, we're talking about somebody who.
Yo, and your man Chris Bosh was doing commercials to be in the All-Star game.
Exactly.
Stop it, man. He was doing
Selling cars, right?
selling cars.
He had the big cowboy hat. Come on.
Yeah, listen, man. There's no comparison, man. I mean, it's the same thing, man.
No, it's not.
They were when Miami formed that big 3. They were all at the top of their game at their position.
Okay.
In their prime, they all came together in their
But
prime.
then wasn't Boston?
No.
No, that was a trade.
No.
That was a trade.
No.
It was trade number 1, and Kevin Garnett was in his 14, 13 year.
But
They were on
we
their
talking
downside.
about super team.
Let me ask you a
Then
question.
I can say that is.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, then I can say that is, but it's not like how Miami sat in the Olympics and said, hey, well, let's play together, D-Wade. Oh, it'd be good. Yo, Chris, let's play together. Danny Ainge and McHale put that team together.
Facts.
Okay.
True indeed.
But Wilson had something to do with this. Jerry West had something to do with that too.
With Boston and Minnesota?
Yeah.
How?
Was it Jerry West?
Nah.
Who
That was
said?
McHale. That was
Kevin
McHale and Ainge.
McHale.
Okay. Okay.
You had to give away like 5 people.
Okay. Say what? Then he said, no, the other trade. When he sent Kwame Brown to the Lakers.
Yeah. That,
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
terrible.
Okay, Kwame Brown playing Cleveland? Nah, he ain't
Terrible.
playing Cleveland. He ain't playing Cleveland. For real, man.
But the thing they're doing right now with the NBA is the incentives. Like if you're a player, like they trying to do with Paul George, if you make the first NBA,
Yeah.
you get 7-8 more
Yeah,
million.
yeah,
So they're trying to make it so you,
Yeah.
if you're on a sucky team,
They're trying to turn it to the NFL.
they're trying to say if you're on a sucky team, you could stay on that sucky team for the rest of your career because we can give you the max. Nobody else can give you the max. We're gonna pay you extra so you can fucking suffer.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Carmelo did. He fell for the banana and tailpipe.
So do we blame? So do we hold the players accountable and go, well, you say they're greedy on one end, you know, because if they don't want to make moves and take less money to get players in, you're greedy. But if you stay with your team who gonna offer you more money, which y'all gonna be real bad, how do we look at them then?
Yeah.
Because eventually you start to feel sorry for Paul George. You like, yo, he gotta go somewhere where they
It's
can
like they're
use
doing
his
Melo
talent.
right now.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for Melo, but if Melo go, yo, I'm gonna go play in Cleveland, niggas might be like, but if you go to Boston, it's like, yeah, because it's, I think like
Cleveland's a ready-made situation.
Exactly.
Boston,
man.
you
Boston-
basically saying, yo,
Boston's a
I
piece
get to
away.
the conference finals.
Boston is a piece away.
Boston's
Yeah,
a piece away.
Exactly.
From,
Piece away
from
ready
taking
made.
Cleveland
Yes.
seven.
Still a difference.
Exactly.
Still a difference.
Exactly.
I mean,
We need 5
it's
tops.
it's like
We need Boston.
it's like
needs
2
another.
steps though. It's like
Yeah, that's right.
And that's
but they
crazy.
need that extra 5. Isaiah can't do it.
And-
He can only get them so far.
And that's what's so crazy because now with NBA free agency coming up, all you're hearing about now is teams trying to stack up now to beat the Warriors.
Yeah, because that's if they talk. KD's talking about everybody taking them pay cuts. If they follow suit like that, you're gonna need another super team to beat them. Else they're gonna be around. For a
Okay,
while.
so my question: Paul George to the Spurs, super team?
Yeah,
Hell,
because they got a great fucking coach.
no.
You kidding me?
No,
Wait, are you kidding me?
They're
Yes, they are.
They're not beating the Warriors with Paul George.
They would have took the Warriors to 7 with just Kawhi Leonard.
Without Zaza.
No.
That nigga Zaza.
They're
I
not
thought we would have seen the
Zaza
better.
got
I thought we
away.
would have seen a better series if Kawhi didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And you talk about Tony Parker was out.
And it was running them off the
Come
court.
on.
They got hurt.
Come on.
Man.
You gotta give them that. They would
Yo,
have been a much
they were
better
down
series.
20. They were down 23.
Come on, my man still A. Smith. Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? They were down. They were down.
Why wouldn't it matter?
They were down 20.
Why wouldn't that have mattered? Their best player went out. Their best player.
They were down.
And they don't have their Hall of Fame point
He gets
guard.
hurt.
Come
And a
on.
20-point swing around, just like
Just
that.
like that.
Who's Pau Gasol guarding? Who's LaMarcus Aldridge guarding?
That's what
You know
we
what I
said in game 1. That's what we said walking into that series and what we seen in the first half.
Getting
What
blown
Oh
out.
my God.
But what happened after that?
He did
Kawhi
best
Leonard
player
got
ever.
So what? That still doesn't take away the fact that Powell was there and LaMarcus
Time out,
Aldridge was
time
there.
out.
But that.
What did they
What
do?
would happen if LeBron leaves the floor? Exactly.
All
You don't
right.
even have to answer that.
All right.
That's what happened when Kawhi leaves the floor.
That was game 3. When LeBron sat down for 2 minutes and they went on
And
an
they made a run.
11-0 run.
That's
Yo.
what happens. You lose your best player, continuity is lost, man.
Warriors is
Kawhi
yo, the
was a
Warriors.
goat.
You're getting them too much props, man.
Nah, the Warriors are just a different.
Nah.
It's just a perfect storm, man.
You're giving them too much props.
KD fits into what they do.
You giving them
You
too
know
much
what I mean?
props.
No, I'm just giving them credit.
Listen.
I'm a Knicks fan. You know I'm a Knicks fan.
This their first year together, man.
And look how well they played.
All
They
right,
went
teams is gonna get better
16-1.
too. Teams are gonna get better as well.
They talking like
They need a floor general. I think Chris Paul is our floor
exactly.
general.
That's the thing.
And he gonna make it work for them.
They talking about Chris Paul may go there. They
Go
talking
ahead.
about
So who's sitting
LeBron.
down? So
Your
who's
man
sitting down?
LeBron
Tony Parker?
Might be like this again, huh?
So who's sitting down?
Tony
Parker.
Parker's finished.
Chris Broussard said he might not go though. He
Who?
said he
Bron?
might not go. No, Chris Paul might not go. He said he think it'd be horrible because they both ball dominant.
Which is true. Popovich's system is more of emotion.
Oh
type
yeah,
of
Chris
offense,
Paul.
yeah.
They got everything I want to do now.
But then the other rumor is LeBron may be going to LA
That ain't gonna
That
happen.
ain't gonna
Why
work.
would he go to LA?
Because
what?
LeBron's
Struggle.
to team up with CP3.
But LeBron is ball dominant.
You know Wade is a free agent, so Wade
Them-
gonna
they-
end up
they-
going
they-
there.
come on, they on death row.
And
B-
they already
B-
talking about trying to trade Melo
I
to
know,
LA.
I know B still is cool with Wade.
Uh-huh.
Wade is washed. Wade
Finish.
is-
Yeah, Wade is
Wade
washed.
is washed.
Yeah, Wade is definitely washed.
He averaged a good
He didn't
18
know what.
this
Let me not take that away.
Shout out to
He
Wade.
had a
Wow.
great playoffs. He
No.
had a great playoffs.
He did.
And if he was to couple with somebody,
I would
listen,
say
that's
he
still
was.
kind of far fetched. Even you wouldn't go in a series like I expect Dwayne Wade to average 20.
Nah, of
No,
course not.
that's
Of
what I
course
mean by. He
Had
he's-
Rondo not got hurt, they would have beat Boston in the first round. They need somebody to run that
Yeah,
ball.
they would have. Yeah, they'd have beat Boston.
Him and Jimmy Butler is like, all right, well, who's the point guard?
Yeah.
So who,
But Chicago didn't want Butler since the
Yeah.
beginning of the season. He was the
Yeah.
tagger.
I will take him.
And that's-
But
and
you
that's
gotta be able to admit when people is hot, and then you gotta be able to admit when people is not. People fall off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
but
like Blake Griffin, he fell the fuck off.
I'll just say he
He's
can't stay
injured.
healthy.
No,
Yeah, he's injured.
he fell all
The
the way
last
off.
2 years, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
his
injured.
body.
His knees. Was,
And there was a rumor- there's a rumor
I think
about
it's
him
a
coming to
change of
Boston,
scenery.
too.
I don't think he's gonna go anywhere else and be a franchise player. I think that's behind him.
yeah, they talking
But I think he
OKC.
could definitely go somewhere and because he got a nice game.
Yeah.
Blake got a nice game, man.
Do you believe Dwight Howard could help anybody?
Nah,
I don't know.
He's finished.
finished.
off
Yeah.
the bench?
Yeah, the game.
The
The
White
game.
Howard is one.
Off
Game
the
pass.
bench.
He's
I
one of
wouldn't
the
start him.
biggest disappointments to me in the weak center era for him to have his body and his mass to not dominate. I used to think that Shaq was hating on this dude,
Mhm.
and then when
Shaq seen something you didn't see.
yeah, when Shaq was explaining, there's no centers in this era where you should be averaging 27 and 12, 13 easy for the numbers that you're getting. He's not getting those numbers, and I said, oh shit,
I'm
he's
being
right.
honest though.
He's right.
I don't think Shaq would have averaged that number if he was playing today. The game is different now, man.
Nah,
It's
Shaq is
more-
dominant.
But
Shaq,
no,
Shaq
Dwight
is,
Howard
Who's he
had,
guarding?
but Dwight Howard, the difference between him and Shaq was, especially at these points in their career, Dwight Howard is so much more athletic. He can run up and down the floor. You benefit from running the floor with your guards.
Exactly.
They gonna hit you while you running.
But they take away his strength of defending down low. Now you're bringing him out on the perimeter.
No,
Shaq had a post game and he did.
but the difference is
That's the difference in today's game.
well,
It's not too many traditional centers in the game, so nobody's really dumping the ball inside to somebody for an
that's
easy
what I was
basket.
saying.
You got Melo is like the last of a dying breed with a post game.
Please don't bring him up.
I'm just saying, no, I'm just being real. Like
He'll
the
go-
centers,
he'll
you
go on
have
the
no
block.
centers with like a real post game anymore. Even LaMarcus Aldridge now, his game is
He's soft.
above the foul line now. It's
He's
like,
caught. He's caught in there.
It's kind
He don't fit. He did not
He's
belong.
caught
He did
in
not
hell.
belong. He did not belong. Once they took him out of Portland, he don't belong in San Antonio.
But this is what I'm
Send
saying.
him back to
So
Portland.
that's why you can't really. The game is past Dwight Howard by, man. That's why
I
he's
think
an
all the
afterthought.
big guys are soft.
Well, the
Like
big
Tristan
guys,
Thompson,
the
he's
big
kind
guys now-
he's soft. I mean,
he get down
he's
there
soft.
and bang.
Nah.
The big guys
Anytime-
now
no,
want to
wait.
stretch the floor. They want to be out there.
Anytime you big and you have Roy Hibbert numbers, you need your ass whooped.
Yeah. Because he had one game, he had five rebounds.
Ain't no
And
point.
Steph had 11.
Another disappointment.
And Steph
I
had 11.
thought I seen him becoming one of the best centers in the East.
Yeah.
Rapid fall off too. Rapid.
Exactly.
Roy Hibbert.
Terrible.
After that Carmelo
Yeah.
block.
And the game passed them by.
After the Carmelo block,
Yeah.
it was over for him.
The game passed them by.
But this was what? When Miami was in Miami, when Bron was in Miami?
2013, 2012.
That's crazy.
But now we
But
have stretch
but-
fours and fives.
You know what I think too? You gotta give credit where credit is due to say Steph and Clay redefine how the floor is spread now, how the offense is looked at.
Yeah.
You got a guard from farther out now. You can't
Yeah.
drag your feet behind the 3-point line.
That dude be like.
Teams are looking, they
35
playing
feet.
value shooting now. D'Antoni style ball. Get shots up, more shots, more points.
And
We
look,
gonna run.
Dwight Howard struggled in that.
Well,
one.
You're right.
What's
No big
name
man,
said
we
it
gonna
best.
run.
Yeah.
They take and they make bad shots.
Absolutely.
But that's
Shots that'll get anybody else, a coach would say, sit down.
Outta here.
They're shooting those and they hit them.
that's the game today.
So that's
What-
the,
what
that's
Golden
the
State?
crazy. Yeah, that's the crazy.
Because everybody on the team got, even Shaq and the Fool, everybody got a green light.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot the three. Shoot it.
Yo,
Check in the foot.
Shoot it. Yeah.
I have an 80-inch TV. I was so close to ripping that shit off the fucking wall. Every time I see fucking Amon Shepard shoot the ball, I want to rip that shit off the. Like, why are you shooting?
See Monty Thug.
Yeah, man.
Monty Thug.
Like, why?
Shots.
Yo, some people you hate to see shoot, and he's one of them.
I think LeBron told him, yo, you make good defensive play, you take one.
Just come in.
He
All we
definitely
need
jacked.
you is for your
Yo, he jacked it from deep.
Definitely jacked.
But like 18
Yeah.
seconds up on the clock, I'm like, yo, come on, this guy's killing it.
Yeah, man. But the game has changed, man. The game is a totally different game now. You don't even see prospects coming out of college anymore with real post-up games. Like every big man now, you see is handling the ball, shooting the three. Like Jaleel Okafor was probably the last of a center coming out of college that had a back-to-the-basket game. And look at how he's struggling. Look how he's struggling in Philadelphia.
They got 3 centers.
You know what I
They
mean?
can't even see the
Joel
floor.
Embiid.
Do you
Look at Embiid.
think money ruins sports?
Money?
Yeah.
Money runs everything.
I said ruined.
Oh, ruined it?
Fucked it up. I think so.
Yeah, of course.
I think all sports, money fucked it up.
Plays a major part.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I think players are making more money and they're giving less effort.
Yeah,
Cause
man.
think about it, Reggie Jackson made $500,000 a year.
TV deals. The TV
Like
deals.
the guy like Greg Nettles and all these other guys, Mike Smith, these guys are making like $150,000 a year. These guys are jumping to the stands to get a ball.
Yeah.
Now basketball players, remember Shaq used to slide across the floor for a loose ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody's doing that no more. Niggas like, man, it's out.
300 pounds down on the floor.
Totally
Sliding,
Yeah.
mad burns.
It's a totally
You got
Right.
people that are they play slouch ball for 2 years, knowing that third year's a contract year,
And then they play
and
hard.
then they balling out because they want to get that. They looking for that money.
But a lot of times you get hurt.
Yeah, great example, Dan Williams.
Right.
He
Bum
played shit, balled out in that contract year, got that 98 from Brooklyn. Where he been ever since.
Bum juice, man.
He took that money and ran. He robbed Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. But throughout all the rumors that I'm hearing now, man, you know, you got guys like Gordon Hayward possibly going to Boston or Miami now. Teams are gearing up, man, to try to fit that mold of competing with Golden State. Man.
Not only Golden State, a lot of them teams they trying to compete with LeBron.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it's how ball is played now in the league.
Yeah.
We was talking about that before. The league, almost every team now, your guard play got to be good, one. And you got to have these 3s and 4s that can stretch the floor. So you can play high screen roll. You can't touch nobody. You can't hand check. How do you stay in front of a John Wall off a pick? How? You can't. You bring your 4 out on John Wall, he's boogieing on it.
And you can't hand check him.
Right. Now, as soon as he gets to the basket, you kick to the open guy, the 3 or the 4, or maybe even your 5. That's how the game is played now. That's just what it is now because
I think they need to add another. I think they need to add another official on the floor.
4?
Yeah, they need 4.
wow.
They be fucking up a lot of calls.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
It
couldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt.
What would you notice a 4 from the floor?
One on each side. It'd be
Each
like
side, you notice
yeah. It'd be like,
How is? I'm trying to figure like how would that really work? We gonna have one on each
side.
baseline, each sideline.
Yeah, one on each side. One
Top.
Dude,
so they don't gotta keep running
this
because
playoffs,
the more they run, the better chance they're gonna get to fuck up a call.
this playoff series, man, it was something called miss right in front of their face, and maybe they just didn't
Green got a check. Oh, we gave it to the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, not the goal.
This
We
one
gave
hit
it
it out of bounds.
Referees getting
two white
emotionally
jerseys
attached to
hitting out
what's
of
going on in the crowd. It was fixed, man. Like I'm not gonna say the NBA fixed it, but a lot of these.
Kerry's wife said it was
emotionally-
fixed.
Huh?
Why she said it fixed this year? She said it fixed last year.
Well, Draymond's mom said that.
And that's what I want to talk about next.
Yeah. Word.
When they started interviewing the moms,
Kevin Durant, mom, she was on first take.
she was on everything.
And
Tonight Show,
all week.
Hold on.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Brown moms,
She,
Iverson moms.
Would you see? Well, I've never seen Brown moms on
You
nothing.
know, Braun got her out the spotlight.
Early.
I seen her
Early.
ground.
Brown just lesson early.
She was so
Out of here.
out of here. Mom, get the fuck out of here.
Sit your
Out
ass
of here.
down.
Word. Out of here.
Against Boston.
Devontae West.
Yo,
Early.
don't do that. Yeah, don't do it.
Speculation.
Since when the moms become, they don't talk to Dale Curry.
See, because he's a pro. I think that.
They don't talk to Klay Thompson pops. He
No,
got
because
chips.
they're pros. They've been through it already. They
No,
don't
let
want
us know
to
how
be
you feel about your son.
They
Why they
don't
asking
do
the
that.
mom?
They're pros. They've been there already. That's the life for them. They live that whole life. They want to let their kids go through it now. I think that's the difference between like kids whose parents played in the NBA and kids whose parents grew up watching the NBA.
Yeah.
Look at LeVar Ball. All mouth, talking all crazy. Like
So it was okay looking like Kevin Durant mom's doing the fucking nay in the crowd.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the buffoonery.
You don't
I
think
agree with that. I
she
don't
was
agree with
deserve her own camera and then doing all that other
They
shit?
doing that because that's his mom. I mean, they never show us that.
On his brother.
Do he got it
And
there?
his brother. See, I don't know. We got to ask LeVar Ball that one. Like, he stay taking shots at dudes for not being in their kid's life. So I don't know, man.
That just probably wish he was in the picture now.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
But fast forward, then, Tim. I know you said that you wanted to talk about this earlier, man. What made you bring up that point of would you switch Kyrie for Russell Westbrook right now?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I think
Who would you take?
it's hard to give a Kyrie, but to beat the Warriors, and I know that the way Westbrook play, especially if he has somebody with help, like he knows he got somebody on the left and the right, and
His heart is crazy.
and he got a chip on his shoulder.
His heart is crazy.
If nobody in this world is more hurt right now.
I don't think him and LeBron are mesh.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, him and
He
LeBron
gonna walk
are
on
mesh.
LeBron.
But his
I
heart.
got a feeling he might try to ball on LeBron.
I won't.
Not after the talk. See, he's not a boogie cousin. He's Westbrook. If you say, yo, you see your man celebrating, I know that hurt you,
Yeah, give
but
him.
you get a chance to get him back. But this is how we're gonna have to do
Yeah,
it.
he got to see the bigger
You
picture.
gotta see the bigger picture. You can't wear all that little Zara. You can't shop at Zara no more. You can't shop at Baby Gap.
Come in with penny loafers on it.
You're gonna have to wear socks in your shoes.
You know?
Like you can't do all that crazy shit. You just gotta.
Man.
Oh,
And then you had those some sense. The same thing he did with Kyrie. People don't give LeBron his props.
Man.
But is LeBron the reason why Kyrie got that sneaker contract? He got Phil Knight in his pocket. They say, yo, you don't need Jordan. Westbrook, I can get you your own sneaker. I can make it work for you.
It was Jordan, man.
Westbrook heart is
Yeah.
I know he gonna lay it.
See, and see, you worry about the wrong thing. See, if I think the smart thing to do is, let's think about anybody like Westbrook, Paul George. What they're gonna actually do, they're gonna extend the not only the legacy, but the time span of LeBron playing the game. Why? Because now LeBron can sit down for 5 minutes and let this nigga go pecan.
Yeah.
You go pecan, you go walnut, you can go. I can some rest.
Yeah.
All right, timeout, Lou, I'm in. You don't gotta worry about
Dude sat down
15.
for 1 minute and they had
Oh, 15.
11 point swing had to throw him right back.
That's not gonna happen with Westbrook.
I would choose Kyrie, but
You know, that's interesting. Now you got my interest peaking on that now.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Westbrook with LeBron?
Alright. This is one thing I said maybe is the kind of similarity between the two. There's no high efficiency with either one. Kyrie is not a high efficiency player. He more, I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah.
And you need LeBron needs to play with somebody like that.
And he never did.
I need to get mine. Because, again, that's what Kyrie was there for. You was talking about it earlier. He did that ceiling game 23.
Yeah.
LeBron made a block before. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Block party.
Yeah.
Kyrie hit the 3. You're a better offensive player than me.
Yeah.
And I think people use that and go, that's why Braun not Jordan. That's why he not Mike. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not him. I'm me.
My man can't score. Good shot, son.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why people penalize Braun for that. But forget that. We're talking about the Westbrook thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you said that because now I go,
And then
somebody for LeBron to
you
sit down.
Before you say that, now if you trade Paul George for Love, Kyrie for you got Paul George, LeBron, and you have Westbrook. That would
Tristan
work.
Thompson still there?
Tristan Thompson still
Tim
there.
over here playing GM.
grabbing 5 rebounds.
Nah,
But she taking away Love's 10.
I'm about to say Love with the boards though. Love definitely with the boards.
Paul George played D.
Who's gonna grab the ball?
So what's going? Yeah, but see,
I don't think
one thing
Taylor
about
should be
the reason why Golden State won because not only they score, they can catch the boards too. That guy Shaq and the fool, he kept Zaza was getting mad offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Golden
Which
State.
is crazy
So
because
actually,
Golden State is
do y'all
efficient.
think Cleveland team that was constructed, the one that beat Golden State, would have beat them with Dellavedova
no,
and Mozgov?
no.
Why not? Who did they add?
Who
I mean, who did Cleveland add besides from?
Mozgov.
Because they lost Mozgov and
He didn't
Dellavedova.
play though.
Mozgov played in the finals.
He had no
Yeah.
choice. He had no choice.
Played in the finals.
Mozgov was only effective in the high
They
school.
added Friday, added Darren Williams.
So you saying that him and Jaja on the floor together?
Derrick
I get
Williams,
what you're
Darren
saying.
Williams.
You saying if they take Darren Williams and Fry off and had Dellavedova and Mozgov, or
Would that still be a team that constructed could beat Golden State?
no?
Oh, okay, let me break it down.
What
for
does
you.
Darren Williams bring more to the floor than Dellavedova? Dellavedova played better defense than Durant Williams, hands down. And
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind Dellavedova taking an open 3. LeBron gonna kick to him for. I wouldn't mind. He can't shoot, but he can hit an open 3.
Okay, 76 trade. 76 is trade. to Boston
76 is a trading with the
Trade.
Celtics.
They
doing
did.
a trade for the #1 pick.
for the number 1 pick.
Yeah, those Colangelo boys.
Markel Flux.
Markel Fultz is going. He's gonna end up going to Philly. Yeah, the Knicks in trouble, man.
Okay, let me break this down.
The glory, boy.
Amon Shepard, he's getting $10 million a year.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. You got Shannon Fry making $8 million. Get rid of him.
Like Shannon, man.
J.R. Smith is making $13 million
Get out of here.
Yeah.
A year.
a year. Richard Jefferson is making 2.5. Cal Carver, another guy who was missing in action. He got APB out for him.
We ain't gonna point that one
And
out.
Bron, what are all these guys?
No, but
Wow, you blaming him for
What are
one?
all these guys?
Is it only all you're supposed to do is do your job? Do what you've been doing your whole career and make a wide open three, and we win game 3.
that's it.
We win.
He brought him there, but he can't make them play. He can't play.
Come on.
Kyle Korver's
Come on.
Bobby Boucher.
That's all I'm doing is asking you to make the shots you've been making your whole
Right.
career.
And we don't need you to do nothing else. 'Cause he played no
That's it.
defense.
So
He played absolutely no defense.
So now Kyle Korver is Ray Finkel.
He can do nothing but shoot. Spot up shoot. Nothing else.
He
Carmelo.
had a wide open joint.
You got Carmelo. You got James Harden. These guys they played no defense. And Paul George played deep.
And it's interesting.
Westbrook would play deep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's not gonna be like in game. See how in game 5 you had Durant with 4 fouls, you had Green with 4 fouls, you had Klay Thompson with 4 fouls. When I say about bad coaching, I will ran the ball every play.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna foul me or you're gonna allow me. There's no other way. All them jump shots and everybody
That's
trying to
what-
hit threes,
That's
that's
what
fucked them up.
That's what Van Gundy was saying.
You gotta attack the basket. Get these guys in foul trouble. They in foul trouble already.
That was the only way they could.
That's the only way they, but they did not. But they didn't.
The floor.
But you don't gotta tell Paul George to attack, and you damn sure don't gotta tell Westbrook shit.
So now just switching gears. I know it's getting late, but since you just broke down salaries and money and everything, and I want to jump to different sports for a second now. What's your take on the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight?
The same way I felt when I seen Mike Tyson with the WWF.
Damn.
The same way you.
Respect.
Yes, he did.
He did, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's in WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The same way you seen when you see Too Tall Jones, you used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. When you seen him boxing, he got his block knocked off.
Oh, he did.
yeah.
Wow, damn, I didn't
Same
know
thing.
that.
People are gonna watch it because, like I said, we're in social media.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hype.
It'll be all
If
over.
McGregor gonna make 100 million, that means Floyd gonna make at least 5.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's the dangerous
What
part
was
is
his
that
highest payday?
who's
McGregor? I think.
Besides,
maybe like 17,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that's what what's gonna say.
he's in a win-win.
And that's what Mayweather
win-win
said.
situation
He
anyway.
said your top was 17, so why should I give you more than that?
Facts.
He's in a
But
win-win.
now he put, they raised the thing, and they're gonna milk it with the social media and everything. They're gonna spin it, but the dangerous part is if that guy really hit Mayweather one time, he could get lucky.
That's the suspense.
That's the suspense. If you get
That's
lucky, and
what everybody's waiting.
but it's not gonna. But the thing about it, there's no winner or losers because it's not gonna go on no rep. No, it's not like what's
Oh,
gonna be
it's
40.
crazy.
It's
It's
not
not-
what's
it's
gonna
not
be.
technically
No, it's not gonna be
That's
49
crazy.
1. It's not gonna be like that.
Really?
No, it's not gonna be on nobody's record.
Public opinion
Is he
would
not
have
happy?
Floyd losing one fight though. And I think that's enough for some people with Floyd.
Yeah.
But and I'm glad you said that because nobody wants to talk about LeBron can't be the GOAT because he lost in the finals. And what's going 6-0, right? Muhammad Ali lost 5 times. Mayweather never lost.
That's a
But he would never, ever be considered the GOAT. Why not? Why? Because a lot of people don't like change. And that's a lot of reason why a lot of people is behind Bill Cosby, and I like Bill Cosby, but 50 bitches is a whole lot. and it's hard to say he didn't do it.
A lot of pills.
There's a lot of pills. But
allegedly, man.
Yeah.
But we don't like
Shout out to Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
we don't like change. We don't like change, and we like things the way because we have as individuals we have our own comfort zone.
Yeah.
But no way, this guy lost 5 fights, and he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
It was the latest career.
No.
He still lost, man.
He
At
still
the end of
lost.
the day, he still lost, man.
And this guy, why would this guy never be considered? And he was pound for how long? The nigga gonna fight his father, took his uncle, And, you know, everybody in the house was on drugs, and he was still able to maintain.
Yeah.
So he came through the crack era.
For sure.
Yeah, and he did it all, but he never gonna be considered. So, but when it comes to Muhammad Ali, it's not only but he did in the ring. They're talking about what he stood for out.
That's what makes him great.
Okay,
That's the same thing with Jordan,
so if that's the case, so why you're not talking about LeBron off the court? All the things that he's doing off the court, everything he's doing off the court is way better than Jordan did off the court. So why can't this guy be the GOAT?
We don't like LeBron.
Yeah,
I just don't like
I'm
LeBron.
not gonna say people don't like man.
This guy is.
That's what you hear, bro. That's it. When you really get down to the root and you ask somebody, why you don't like LeBron? I don't know. I just see him.
Because
I'm tired of seeing his face.
Because they burn the jersey.
It be stuff like that. Like there's no real.
What happens if McGregor wins?
They're gonna do it too. They're gonna do
It
it
was only
too.
supposed to be one time.
Now this is the thing, man.
If he get punched, like if McGregor get punched, see you don't know if he gonna hit him with a roundhouse.
Going to get punched a lot.
But you don't know, but you don't know if he lift. He might, if he get rocked,
He gonna be like
he
this.
he might lift that fucking foot.
Yeah.
You're right. And you know what?
By
Teddy
instinct.
Atlas was on the radio the other day. He was like, you know what?
Muscle memory.
He's like, I think McGregor should do something crazy, like body slam Floyd, because it's a win-win for him.
Yeah,
Do
they gonna still
something
get money.
Build your brand. Do something crazy because you're not gonna beat Floyd in a boxing match.
No, that's his thing.
He's like Floyd will embarrass him for 12
If
rounds
Floyd
if he
hit
decides
him,
to try to fight him.
if Floyd hit him, it ain't gonna hurt him too much because
They got gloves on,
yeah,
and he takes hits.
he takes hits.
And those
Hits
the
less.
boxing gloves
So,
are lighter,
Yeah.
or they don't cause him. They was like if they fought with the MMA gloves,
It's a different
it
story.
would be a different story because you feel a fist more on the MMA
Yeah,
glove.
he's been getting hit with those gloves. So Floyd hit him, he just.
But McGregor, he got power too.
Definitely.
So I said, if he lucked out,
It only take one hit.
he take one hit.
Floyd is not gonna hurt him. Floyd is gonna embarrass him. And what a lot of people aren't talking about is MMA fights are only 3 rounds.
I want to be on your show the day after the fight. I mean the week after the fight.
We can do it. We can set it up, man. We can
Oh.
set it up.
Cause I really think Mayweather gonna lose.
I'm ready to put a couple bags on that, man. Like,
Man.
you know what I mean? There's no way he could beat him in a boxing match.
What Vegas saying? What's the odds in Vegas?
They got Mayweather like.
Yeah, you won't win any money betting on
He's
Mayweather.
way
You gotta,
ahead.
you gotta bet on
McGregor, huh?
Yeah, you gotta bet on. I'll
See,
put some
like this
money on
year,
McGregor.
McGregor win.
Like the
Vegas is
Cavs,
gonna go broke.
it was good to put $100. See, I didn't mind wasting $100 because they was what's going favor for 97%. So $100, I had almost 10 stacks.
Yeah.
Every $100 is 10 stacks.
Yeah.
So if we would've got that game, if we got that game 5, we definitely got game 6 at home.
Yeah.
And
I said that.
then the Warriors been kind of shook like, oh, it's
Going
not gonna
back to
happen
Cleveland.
again. But back to Durant, and you talking about it's the same. He was up 3 games to 1 against Golden State. So his team was just right there. Him and Westbrook together, that's them two. They were just right there. They brought the best out of Adams. They brought the best out of Robertson and them. They were just right there.
They started playing the Warriors game. Team did cut up.
It was Durant's
playing
fault. They
their
lost
game.
game 6 and game 7. They were up by 4 points. They was up by 4 points under a minute, and he turned the ball over twice. Steph hit a 3, and Clay hit a 3, took him out.
And that's crazy, man.
They got real far for a team that didn't have a decent tool. Roberson, you play with Roberson.
Yeah.
Whoever's guarding Roberson, you tell him if he open for the 3, let him shoot.
Yeah.
Let him shoot.
Yeah.
Because you let him roam and get steals and dig.
Yeah.
But Roberson not a real good scorer, and they got real far. They could have brought in another piece, and they would have been A-OK. That's why when
Imagine
we
if they
started
took-
with Golden State, I was like, he ain't going there. That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
4th of July.
taking Harrison
Yeah.
Barnes.
4th of July, you're at a barbecue, and this is it. Breaking news. Kevin Durant
And-
quit Golden State.
James
James
Harden
Harden
said collective.
James Harden ended up in Cleveland because the owner didn't want to pay him $4 million.
Yeah, man.
Who?
That's crazy.
James Harden. And he ends up in Houston.
Yeah.
Because the owner didn't want to pay him $4 million.
And that, wait.
That's it.
But let's get it right. It wasn't $4 million a year.
Just no. That's
It
what
was
I'm saying.
$4 million
Just
over
for-
5 years.
Yeah.
So it's less than $1 million a year.
That's crazy.
And imagine them three were together.
Jeez, crazy. Right.
See, that's how dynasties. That's how dynasties is
The
built.
front office can make you a break.
And last on the list, Nick, I know all of y'all here are boxing fans, and it is a fight tonight. You'll probably catch it by the time we get out of here, man. Andre Ward and Kovalev, man.
Ward is undefeated, right? Correct?
Yeah, he lost that last fight, by the way, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like Andre Ward.
But they gave it to him.
Kovalev beat him, yeah. They gave it to him. They fight again. They fighting. Matter of fact, they probably fighting now.
You think he beat him? You think
Of course
he hands down beat
Yeah,
him?
he beat him. He knocked him down. He ain't hurt Kovalev at all. That whole fight. And he moved up in weight. He wasn't supposed to. That's the thing. These guys move up in weight, thinking that they're gonna beat somebody or bully somebody that was heavier than you to fight in that.
The only
that
fighter I don't like is Adrian Brown.
Yeah, Roman is crazy. Big mouth. Yeah, it's crazy. But what was you gonna say though? On Ward and Kovalev.
No, I
I
thought
take
that,
Ward though.
I thought that Ward towards the latter part of that fight,
He got back.
he started getting back. Like you see where his stamina
He
was
stole.
more
He
than Kovalev. I
stole.
thought he took a lot
But
of
even
rounds.
that, and like I said, how money ruins sports.
Yeah.
See, they look for the aggressor. Now, is it more power punches or is it more punches?
Yeah.
So it's what the judges are looking
Judge,
for.
right, yeah.
And then Letterman said, Letterman, how you got? I got him 114, 113. I'm like, what fucking fight? Is it that close? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, even with Sugar Ray Leonard, they was able. People are able. They learn how to steal rounds.
Yeah.
You could be losing the first 1.5 minutes, and then you have your little Sugar Ray flurries and all that stuff. Next thing you got round 4, round 5.
Yeah.
And I think nowadays, especially all the judges are old. Everybody's over 70-something years
That's
old.
for sure.
That shit is fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So if you don't knock somebody out, it's always might
Yeah.
be a decision.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Sidebar. Thinking about the Floyd thing you were saying. I've heard a lot of people say they don't put Floyd as the greatest fighter ever because he ducked a lot of dudes in their prime. Or he chose not to fight them.
He picked his fight.
He handpicked. And this is, and I don't say I agree with them, I'm just reiterating what I've heard them say in reference to that. Because when Pacquiao was in his prime, the fight wasn't made. Don't let me sit here and act like I know a lot of other fighters. I can tell them more about face than
Yeah.
But it was some other good fighters that I know Floyd didn't necessarily take those fights. It was more.
But it goes back to what I said, how money ruins sports. And the reason why I say money ruins sports, because if I know that you're hard and he's easy, I'm gonna go easy.
Yeah.
I get money from him. I can go around that. But why nobody said that when Tyson put the fort Holyfield the first time?
Yeah. That was a fight that's supposed to happen.
Holyfield ducked him the first time. The nigga go to jail for 3 years over a rape and then come back and then you want to fight him and then you knock his block off and then you bite the ear.
Yeah.
Okay. But before then, this guy was knocking out everybody.
Yeah. That's.
Cause I still got the billboard Holyfield and Tyson in my at my crib, and like the week before, he said I broke my hand fucking sparring, so that's why he had to delay the fight, and then Tyson caught that charge. A lot of fighters they go for the money, and that's why they call it money rape Mayweather, because after they took his name from the other shit, the Pretty Boy Floyd, and he said, yo, you know what, I gotta change that, I gotta do the whole thing. So now I don't need no manager. I don't need no promoter. I can promote myself.
Yes.
So he became more vocal and more flamboyant, and people started buying it. So people just wanted him to get his head knocked off. So that's how he got it. But over and over, he's still undefeated.
I appreciate Floyd
And
that's beautiful.
it was, and I'm not a Floyd fan. It was times I watched the fight just to see him get his ass whooped. But I also see him pick people apart.
Yeah.
I see him get rocked, and then he'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like that nigga hit, and then
it's time
he
to work.
turned from this.
Shane Mosley had him like.
Yeah.
You see what he did was he tried to stay
that
toe to toe.
Yeah.
He felt that power and was like, all right, now I'm gonna get to work.
Yeah.
And he broke him down.
Yeah.
He started embarrassing him.
Shane was sucking wind by the 4th round.
But then he pick you apart, and then it's art to him, and people, oh he run, nigga. If he run as much as people say he run, he should get a sneaker endorsement.
What you want?
You see Floyd's opponent's faces after the fight. You see their faces. You see Floyd's face, and they be like, he was running.
You want him to
When
get
it
hit?
work.
That's what I don't like.
And that's what I say. It's hard to be a black man, especially in sports, because this guy has almost $1 billion fighting, right?
Yeah.
And this might take him to like 8 to 9, 100 million.
Yeah.
He never had an endorsement. No pony, no Nike, no Corona.
Boy. Yeah.
He never had an endorsement.
No, that's a fact.
No Nike, no Reebok, no with the Under Armour, no nothing. Everlast, no what?
Nothing.
Nobody can use this guy.
Yeah.
He ain't got no magic mark on his back, none of this.
He learned
learned.
early in the game.
He learned.
He learned the sport.
And LeBron do the same thing. And people who want to diss this guy LeBron, and the reason I speak up for the guy because it's amazing how when David Stern stepped to LeBron and said, "Yo, I got these guys right here, and you're gonna be the face of the NBA, but these guys can take you there." LeBron said, "Nah, I got my guys right here. This is my man Maverick. This is my man right here. Yo, these are my guys. Hey, but these guys could take you here and here. I got my man Mad talk to this guy. Like they try to talk him out of it. And instead of him dealing with everybody, he said, yo, every year I'm gonna do a 1-2 year contract. I'm gonna put the pressure on the owner. You're gonna give me some work? You're gonna give me some players on my team? Or I'm stepping."
Wow.
And Mayweather did the same thing. I don't need Chicken De La Hoya.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
I don't need other guy, Abram, Auburn, some guy.
De La Hoya was just getting at him a few weeks ago. He was saying,
I don't.
he was saying, why
De La Hoya
are you
said-
wasting your time fighting him?
Yeah.
He's a no-rank fighter. He wanted him to fight the winner of the Triple G.
Yeah.
Why? Because the rise of the MMA is up here.
Yeah, they came
Like they over wrestling right
They
now.
came up quick.
So why the fan base is up here? They're gonna pay.
Facts.
I don't know how much they're gonna be pay per view,
It's going to be a lot of money.
but people are
$100
gonna
pop for that.
people are going to pay and people are gonna watch.
That's fire stick.
Like the Tupac movie, Fire Stick.
That's another note, man. But gentlemen, man, it's time to wrap everything up, man. I really appreciate y'all coming through, man. Tim, man, I gotta have you come through again, man. Appreciate you making your way over here, man. E, always a pleasure.
Oh man, remember here, it's tight.
Listen, man. Next time we're gonna do it again, man. Hopefully it's a different situation. When you want to come back again, Tim?
Right after, whenever, just for me. Because I want to talk about how you feel about King Dude married her.
Oh man, we gonna
how this guy was getting
get to that.
30,000 a month.
Yeah, we gonna get to the music. I'm gonna have my man Tiny come back through. We gonna have a nice little conversation, man. Definitely gonna have a nice conversation on that.
Draft is this week, right?
Yeah, the draft is this week, Thursday, and they just finalized the deal. Philadelphia gets the #1 pick overall. They're gonna select folks, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
So that means Ball gonna go where?
I don't know.
The Knicks, what Knicks got 8 for?
The next guy,
You don't think Knicks should take him? Come on, you put your personal opinion.
Nah, man, I just don't, honestly.
You don't think he box office?
And then he's just not a good fit, man, for the city. His father, man, his father's
not on the court.
No, but his father's gonna be in the stands, and his father's gonna be in the media.
He's gonna be in the
Whenever
stands,
it's a bad night,
right.
what do you think about Phil mentioned you all? And he's gonna speak his mind.
He
He didn't want to come to New York anyway. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of that, man.
But his father in the stands is gonna be like the Source Awards.
I'm trying to tell you.
Death Row.
You know what I mean? Like,
All in the video.
I love for the ball.
All in the video.
He gonna talk all that.
But they say he's the next Magic Johnson.
I gotta tell you, same guy I was talking to, man, from NBC Sports, DC, man. He said, yo, he watched Fultz play his whole high school career and followed him in Washington. He said the ceiling for him is Penny Hardaway. He said the ceiling for Lonzo Ball, he said outside of the Jason Kidd comparisons as far as passing and everything, he's like a Michael Carter Williams. That's pretty bad. And look, and
Since you bought a Penny Hardaway,
Blake, huh?
Hall of Fame.
I don't think that's one time.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
Without the injuries, I say
no,
yeah.
even with the injuries, because right now they're considering they're considering Grant Hill next year. Grant Hill had injuries too, and Penny, but Penny Hardaway, his first 5-6 years is better than Kobe's too.
That's matter of fact, we're gonna come back to that one. I think that's a good one to really sit down, but we can sit here for another hour and talk about that. But
Penny Hardaway, man.
Penny Hardaway, we gonna get to that, man. But again, gentlemen, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, man.
Same shit.
Still the great Bars Hoops, Tim, E, Zach.
Still A. Smith.
Yes, sir. On that note, we say peace.
Peace.